These are perfect for when you can't get enough of the classics. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 classic video game ROM hacks and mods. For this list, we're looking at fan-made versions of classic console games that add an original twist to the game. We're also excluding Project M, as the game it was made for, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, isn't exactly an old classic just yet. Number 10, Super Metroid Redesign. Everyone's favorite female bounty hunter returns in this rework of the classic game for Super Nintendo. In this version, the rooms have been completely redesigned, creating new puzzles, and the physics of the game have also been changed. The creator of the hack said he increased the speed that Samus falls at, claiming that this would better reflect the gravity on Zebes. Additionally, the ability to wall jump has also been converted into an item, restricting the amount of places where it's possible. Over the course of the design, the game was scrapped and restarted 3 times before the final product was complete. The end result is a more challenging version of the classic, and about 4 times the length of the original. Number 9, Mega Man in the Mushroom Kingdom. The year is 20XX, and Dr. Wily has teamed up with Bowser to overcome Mega Man once and for all. Now the Blue Bomber must fight his way through the Mushroom Kingdom, facing rather unfamiliar foes. Don't be fooled, although this looks like a Mario game, this is actually a hack for the original Mega Man. And while the level design remains largely the same, it uses sprites from Mario Bros. 1, 2, 3, and Super Mario World. Here, Mega Man also jumps higher than in the original, to accommodate for the taller Mario World obstacles. Though there are the odd glitches, the game is still completely playable. We should note that the bosses remain the same as in the original Mega Man, although their difficulty has been adjusted. Number 8, Castlevania, Chorus of Mysteries. This hack of the original Castlevania for the NES has been described as an ambitious project. On top of completely redesigning the levels and map, the game also features brand new sprites, backgrounds, and music. The creators have also provided an original story for their hack. You play as Armand Dynasty, an orphaned heir to a pirate legacy. As fate would have it, he is guided through a series of mysteries that pit him against the evil undead in a quest to discover his ancestry. Chorus of Mysteries holds up as an in-depth spiritual successor to the original game, despite being created by only 2 people. Number 7, Super Mario Star Road. This hack of Mario's first 3D title makes some major changes to the original game. Rather than focusing on different graphics, this hack provides original levels and 130 stars for Mario to collect. Here we go! It also allows the player to control the camera much more smoothly, instead of being forced to use the N64's notorious C buttons. And while you're playing, you might notice some familiar tunes from your favorite Nintendo titles. But perhaps the most exciting thing about this hack is the multiplayer feature. The developer even took the time to create a Luigi model for player 2. How about that? Number 6, Sally Acorn in Sonic the Hedgehog. In this hack, the Princess of Mobius takes on the original Sonic the Hedgehog levels. Originally introduced in the comic series and Sonic the Hedgehog TV show, it took the devotion of caring fans to finally bring Sally into an actual game. While Sally is slower than Sonic and can't use his signature spin attacks, she has a few tricks of her own to help her get by. Using her handheld computer Nicole, she can fire lasers and can scan to reprogram Eggman's traps. Her somersault dash is also pretty handy for reaching areas that Sonic may have had some trouble with. Number 5. Zelda Challenge Outlands. This ROM hack of the first Zelda game really ramps up the difficulty. Like the original, you start with nothing, although now you're up against a lot more. As well as completely relocating all the dungeons and secrets, the dungeon rooms now have 42 different possible tile configurations. The secrets also remain locked depending on which quest you are currently playing, so the same tricks won't work twice. There are also a slew of new monsters and new graphics for each of the bosses. This hack is perfect for someone who wanted the feel of the original game, but with more challenge. Number 4. Mario Kart R. If you're something of a purist concerning the new Nintendo games, this is the Mario Kart for you. It features completely new levels in the classic Super Nintendo style, and along with each new level comes an original theme. While the mechanics and the items remain largely the same, there is one major change. Replacing Toad as a playable character is Kirby, complete with his own track and theme music. The creator also swapped the color palette for something a bit more subtle, and made a few other visual changes in order to make the game more pleasing to the eye. Number 3. Chrono Trigger Crimson Echoes. So, did Chrono Cross really not do it for you? Are you still hoping for a better sequel to Chrono Trigger? Well, you're in luck, as Crimson Echoes is the unofficial sequel to the original SNES game, and it still sets up the events of Chrono Cross. It promises about 35 hours of content, and has 10 different endings. While it succeeded as a modern reiteration of the classic RPG, unfortunately, a cease and desist from Square Enix right before the official release spelled an end for the project. Number 2. Mario Adventure. This ROM hack of Super Mario Bros. 3 is truly a classic among classics. As one of the most widely popular ROM hacks, it arguably boasts professional level quality. With 7 worlds and a secret waiting at the end of the game, there's a ton of new content to enjoy here. Along with new enemies and new power-ups, it also features a new color palette, and even random weather patterns for each stage. The stages themselves have increased difficulty from what you might be used to, and feature a mini-boss at the end of each one. For the die-hard Mario fan, this ROM hack is a must. Before we get to our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Number 1. The Legend of Zelda Parallel Worlds. This hack of the timeless classic A Link to the Past for the Super Nintendo was the product of almost 5 years of development. While it uses the classic game engine, almost everything else is different. The creators even added new songs, although they left a majority of the original soundtrack out of respect. Because, you know, it's awesome. The game also features, stop me if you've heard this one, increased difficulty, to the extent that the author's notes include a brief walkthrough. Along with the enemy sprites and other game elements, this hack features a brand new HUD, designed with the Ocarina of Time interface in mind. Do you agree with our list? What are your favorite classic video game ROM hacks? For more creative top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.